Or Factorio. Last time, Saya and I got through the Copper Age and the Bronze Age, and it's time to start working on the Iron. Red and green science are sparingly being made, mass produced once iron arrives.
And you still don't have updated Industrial Revolution.
Nope, no reason to update while in the middle of middle of doing things. So when you get your act together, come on down. Saya will be joining us again eventually.
Password?
Same as before.
You could make 2 players and just friends, and you don't need a password.
Oh, that's a good place to spawn.
Ah, right, I was making our beautiful button floor.
Plan is your work getting steam power into automation. Meanwhile, we can set up iron refinery a little better.
Oh, right, we. Ah, okay, yeah. I wanted to go to our electricity production because I had in mind that we already done this, but this was on the other play. Ah, right, I had my storage here. But I think Bob's is a bit overpowered because... Oh wait, we don't have tin anymore. Because you have other ores, you don't have tin, copper, iron. And I have one ore from what I can make iron and copper. So I split this up into two iron parts and one copper part. And there's always 2 copper parts and 1 iron part. Okay. Hmm. Did I told you that the mining drill is 9 by 9 big?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but it's quite large.
No, it's just 5 with 2 tiles mining radius on each side. So it's actually just 5 by 5.
That's still pretty big. It'll do the job. It'll
Yeah.
get the job done.
But 9 by 9 would be huge.
Some iron is being made.
Alright, you started Iron Man.
Have one. sure the machine stays well fed.
This ground is actually the most useless I did.
Alright, bronze furnace. Involves bronze chassis. Brick, we have
Wait, can I burn blueprints? I can burn blueprints.
and a large bronze chassis made of bronze rivets, rods.
I think I will start getting this stuff too. Down there you're producing already iron, don't you?
In small amounts. Need more furnaces to increase production.
Okay, okay. Then I will start making steam. Or at least the standard stuff for steam.
Beams are just bronze plate, rivets, and wood.
You hit a few huge rocks, don't you?
The driving, I'm not. It happens.
Where did you get your license? But I'm so happy that you deactivated the enemies.
Yes.
Just imagine with all these furnaces, how many enemies we would attract.
We're playing fun mode, where enemies don't exist.
Yeah, that's why I said just imagine.
Actually, some B. A few more. I have plenty of wood beam already, actually. I have quite a few things I need in my... rivet.
Okay, here's a small gap in the mountains and I won't fit through it.
You won't, or your machinery won't.
My machinery won't. So happy when we get additional cars. I'm running.
I tear it down right as the frame was being... Hold on. back together. Did not give it the moment it needed.
Okay, was- I would say mining is the next thing.
Automation.
Yeah, but mining is automation too.
Different path.
Ah, you mean the past automation. I thought you mean automation and like automate everything.
Oh yeah, automate everything.
Yeah,
Happen to
but we don't have coal under here, so
mining is not a huge deal as we have unlimited ores by your request.
yeah, but we don't have coal under here, so this isn't unlimited. Okay.
Seems to have eaten my material. Not produced.
Okay, I've. Oh, oops. Okay, this won't work. Do we have a blueprint of your production line?
No.
Okay, then I make one.
Like I'm bringing 2 more bronze furnaces down to double that.
Ah, a triple.
Full triple when we get to automation.
Yeah, but I have 2 other ferns too.
Ah, excellent.
I think this will work.
Brick.
Oh. Can you bring tin with you?
Timing.
I'm missing 1 belt. 1 underground belt. And 2 inserters, okay.
Science. Still box feeding or science. That'll be the first thing we.
Okay, you said you have another burner, another furnace?
Yeah, I've got 2 of them on the way.
Okay, I've put a blueprint down there. So you can just let your robots work. So new deconstruct planner.
Bonds, boxes.
Just for you.
Out of arms. Bring enough arms for that. Back and get. It happens.
Oh shit. This is a huge production line.
What is?
This.
Oh, we're not copying that. It will be better done once we have electric.
Yeah, I don't think this is copyable.
That's just box fit. That is getting us going through the burner phase.
Every time this wood boxes.
All right, start producing. Mainland.
Okay, I just need iron for boiler and such things. So you know what now comes. Handcrafting.
Grab a bunch. Right, let's bring tin.
You already did it because you put the inserters there. Okay, just a few iron I need.
Tin.
Okay. Okay, one steam engine in progress. The next thing is a boiler. That would be this. And I need a pump.
Gonna make all that stuff.
By hand. Good old German handcrafting.
class.
I'm not sure why we need glass, but
I've never made a computer chip. I wouldn't know.
yeah, but can't we just use something we can't see through?
Would need another bronze furnace.
Okay, water pump, I need a few iron. Where's my car? Ah, there. Enough of them. Let's put a bit tin in there. Oops. I just found out these mining facilities don't have much HP.
Broke something?
Nearly. Was a red health. So Orange Monday. Okay, the steam engine is nearly done. I could make 600 wooden poles. I craft a single wooden post, don't I? Yeah. Okay, I could craft 600 wooden poles by hand. Isn't this a nice thing?
Atrocious.
Just imagine all these handworks. But I was surprised you were right. This game adds a really huge crafting times for hand.
Absolutely.
I was surprised how fast I can craft a metallic caster from Angel's mod by hand. And I was surprised how expensive steel is in Angels. But the good thing is, once you use Angels, you don't need to mine stone again. Yeah, because first you crush the ores that gives you stone, then you wash the ores that gives you slag, which you can make into stone. So just with the ore production, you have a stone overflow.
Ah, right. Been a while since I've done angels.
Yeah. But I was surprised. Angels seem. Oh, everything is done. Angels seems to be quite unpopular at the moment.
Probably because it's very convoluted.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
it has
lot.
600. It has a reputation of minus 600.
Yeah, when other mods come out that are much simpler, but they're trying to accomplish.
But Angels is a bit special because the difference is in Angels you have stuff like smelting ores into fruit and then casting it again. Okay, I need coal. Luckily we have coal.
We have a little bit of it. There's a bit
So,
of a field just below you.
I don't see it. Nah. Nah, I don't see it. Can you point me where? Yeah. Maybe just imagine it. And the steam engine. Okay, then I put the coal there. And now there's a point I wanted a mining drill. But you won't.
We have the material. Once things are being automated, we're no longer using coal for this. We could turn off coal for that. It's almost there. Electronics, furnace, electronics arms, automation.
And I would like to start the modules then.
What?
Modules.
Motors?
Yeah. Hi!
Alright, electronics.
Okay, back.
Start doing pieces. Copper foil from copper ingot.
Okay. But I like the new modules they have. Like the speed module. No. Yeah, that's the speed module.
Start making circuits you don't have for it yet. Get that up.
I'm just talking in general,
Absolutely.
not in a specific situation. But maybe you can help me there. Do you know the use of productivity modules? I mean, they decrease the speed, increase the energy consumption, increase the pollution, just for 4-person productivity.
The numbers add up eventually. If you have a large enough number, the big use of productivity module decrease the amount of materials you're using. Get the more out of the materials you're putting in.
Yeah, but wait. Let me look at the last ones. Productivity 3. So you said a few. Okay, then let's take 3 productivity 3 modules. Yeah. Let's just take 4. It's easier math. So we have 400% increased energy consumption just for 30% more stuff.
That's right.
You won't call it. I don't call it efficient.
If power is abundant, then you're still getting more out of your materials.
Yeah, but 400%. I mean,
Not a
yeah,
big deal when you have the atom.
400. We have infinity ores. There it doesn't care, but just imagine coal runs out. I know. It's a hot star, but we have to face it. Coal can, in a normal run, coal can run out. That's why I don't get it. Okay, let's make another mining level.
Right.
And underground belts.
By the time this is up online, inserters should be done, and I won't have to make these.
Yeah, I'm nearly done with our first steam engine. Just need to make another mining drill and the underground belt.
All iron chassis from iron rods and iron rib. Rods, iron ingot, iron rivets, which are iron rods.
Do I have? Oh no, I don't have. Okay, then I have to go back. Maybe if I can add a productivity module to a copper drill. But no, speed will be more useful there. Okay, add another inserter, and it's done. We have steam. Oh wait, I fucked up the boiler.
Yes, it has to go the other way.
Okay. Then I have to rewrite this to this.
Searchers would take just a little.
Okay, but first I will crush some rubber wood to make big wooden poles. Oh, hey.
Right, making
Oh.
the accumulates. As a placeholder.
Do you need iron?
If you're working your way up here, sure, I'll take some.
Good. Then I take everything we have. I have now 1,600.
That should do for a little bit.
Ah.
Back, let's start making iron.
Okay. I just know one thing. Where you made your driving license, I made mine too.
Nice.
I just crashed into our iron production because I accidentally moved backwards instead of forwards. Which, not so funny thing, nearly didn't happen to me yesterday on the real street.
Oh.
Yeah, driving school wanted to start, accidentally put backwards in instead of the first.
That'll cost you.
But my teacher remembered me, so yeah, it's a bit. I have a bit stronger right hand because right hand is my mouse hand. So, and his, how did you call this thing where you control in which? Okay, I don't know a single word from a car in English.
It's fine. Most people, even most people who drive here, don't know either. Not from the way they are on the road.
I mean, the thing you press down and then you can go to the back way. Okay, wait, I Google. Maybe first curse?
Not familiar with that.
Okay, then I give up. Why don't they have simple names like A or B?
The go stick. The push pedal.
Wait, let me Google. Push pedal.
The brake. The accelerator. The gas.
Wait. No, that's what is the push pedal that sounds so?
Oh no,
What was the
that was me joking around.
Okay, what was the first thing you mentioned?
No idea, I was joking around.
Okay. Maybe you just call random car words.
Yes. That's how it works,
Yeah,
right?
so what was the first thing? Okay, never mind. Okay, I wanted to crush some things into rubber. I like the rubber production because you made out of one rubber wood 4 rubbers.
Oh, wood's a pretty big thing. They're talking like a big old log. Like a tree trunk kind of
Right.
science
Did
is
you
stuff.
took all the iron?
I took it all out of your pocket, yes. You were Googling, so I reached into your pocket and took it. We're out of gravel. Out of gravel
I
because
need a few.
out of rock. Of all things, be out of it. Low on rocks. Halting our science production. Alright, we're done. We don't need more bricks for now. Gotta turn this.
Wait, I have the ultimate solution. Just need to finish crafting my wooden poles. My big wooden poles. inventory is full?
Always. Always garbage. And
Yeah,
when the robots advance, I will then have nothing in my pocket.
that's weird because I should be the one who has inventory problems.
Since I'm box feeding everything.
Yeah, but I'm crafting everything by hand.
Science has slowed down because of that.
So I've got an even better thing than bronze chests.
And why are you putting it in there? Needs to go needs to go into the gravel maker.
Yeah, but maybe we need some stones.
It all needs to go into this.
No, we have an overproduction. Let me get my iron chest, put it
We
there.
don't have enough drills for it. This needs to go into here so science can flow.
Science flows so or so. Because we have an overproduction.
We don't have an overproduction of green. Look.
But of stone.
Well, that's someone needs to make more drills.
Wait, we have an overproduction, so we make more drills?
Or a second crusher.
Okay. I let you be there. I'm just walking slowly away. Run! Okay, I'm getting the...
Put together a gear maker.
I'm getting the energy up here.
Iron bearing. That can be.
Okay, where's our... There's our steam production. But I wonder that... I mean, in your chat is always everyone, but in Factorio, less people write.
Not finished. Bearings. That's actually all up here.
Okay,
That will make its way. Box fed until electronic. Then it'll be everything will migrate towards near the iron. Everything else right nearby. The new factory can be like right here.
Oh, I'm moving in the wrong direction. I hope I have enough materials to make enough of these wooden poles. Okay. Oh yeah, I can create many more. I wonder why objects are so expensive. I mean, it's just a light.
Made over.
Oh, nice. The last science pack we don't need to produce, really.
You need to do enough military to get to explode.
Yeah. Yeah, I just looked at the test tree and the last science pack, we just shoot something to there.
Oh yes, launching rockets though, that we'll get to that. Going to space is quite the ordeal.
So are we Russia or are we America?
Depends on who gets there first.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. The countries aren't clear on that side. Yeah, then let's say we are... Okay, a country who really was in space. The Mayas.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, they know when the Earth is dying, so they have to have rockets and space missions. Space missions. Time missions.
Running low on coal production.
Nearly done. I'm right here. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make electric mining drills, so our coal production increases.
Then you'd have to run poles all the way up here. I may as well wait till we migrate
I already
effectively.
have poles.
Ah,
That's why I make handcrafting. I make big wooden poles all the way here. I've feed it to you, and there you go. But why does this look like a maze for a giant? I mean, I can perfectly imagine a giant from Skyrim taking this and using this as a weapon.
it is nice that large wooden poles exist.
Yeah, that was the base game.
Blowing this.
I kinda lost this co-production too. It looks like we have an underproduction because one belt is every time so empty, but we have an overproduction in reality. Wait, I got some glass.
Glass ingots. Glass.
Yeah, I see.
So that'll be all the glass plates we make. The rest of the glass can go to science. The glass plates are for electronics.
Why? You can stop them? How?
I just flipped them over. And I told the box of glass plates to stop filling up. That's what the X is for on the box.
Okay.
Walking around with iron ore.
I don't know. But let's burn it. I love burning things. Okay. 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 I have this wonderful thingy. It's a thingy we really need. I mean, can you see the importance of this thing? Right. Me neither. Hello?
It's a picture.
It's not a picture. It's a marker. And I used iron to make it, so it has to be good.
Dirty water.
Can I tell you 3 dirty words? Kitchen, basement, toilet.
Why'd you lock up my wheel? Your wheel is
Don't
down
know.
there by the fire maker.
Mine, yours. Aren't we communists? Okay, we have a huge underproduction in coal. Let's make another mining drill.
Ah.
You can have tanks.
Absolute.
So let's take over the world. Okay, needing another inserter. Does we have automated inserter making?
Technically,
Yeah, I see. We just have automated.
goes to the automation machine, but you could just strip it out of there since there's enough.
How did you lock the slots?
Had I what?
Look here, you locked the slots.
Yeah, press the X button. You open the wooden chest in the bottom right. There's an X, and it limits to how many it will put in there. You don't need that many arms. No reason to overproduce. We're trying to increase throughput, not waste time.
That's neat. I wish I knew this before.
Hey, you don't have to wait for logic to come around.
It's like my first angels rock rundown. I didn't know that you can split stuff by using the
Splitter.
yeah. So now I knew this. I made I mean I use Factorissimo too. I love Factorissimo. And I already told you that I made out of one ore iron and copper. So I split them, and the great thing about Factorissimo that it's um, what's the word? Symmetric. So every time I put the ores in, I put them on the side, run down to the middle of the to the entry of the Factorissimo, and from there jumping up. So I have on my left side iron production and on the right copper production. You really made small wind poles automated.
Would I put anything? How would I? Well,
It has
how would I make anything by hand?
a crafting time of 3 seconds.
Gonna want a few of them.
Oh god. But good point, I should make some too. Oh nice, our inserters are done. Nearly.
Good.
Okay.
Means next, most important one. Electric automation.
Yeah, but what does it have? Yeah, okay, no. So we don't need this early. Let's do. Yeah, let's do furnace then, and then mining drills. Oh no, first mining drills because they are cheaper. And after we've done this, can you then automation missions?
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's how this started. Remember, this started with 1, then 2,
yeah, I
4.
know, and then you did it. So you automation missions, and I would automate the assemblers to really work fully automated. Or at least making the blueprints. I will use... We don't have crushed iron ore, sadly.
Not making basic iron plate.
Um...
Fix that.
Russia?
There. That'll alternate now.
Is there any kind of crusher too?
We haven't researched it.
Yeah, but I just want to know. Here. Or crushing too. Ah. Okay, then I will use crushed copper ore to...
Here. Heavy copper cable. Copper cable. Heavy rubber. Yeah. Copper cable, which is rubber, and copper cable.
Okay, here. I
Rubber,
need
which is right, as made crusher. Crush rubber. Just to Hey Josh, how are you today?
Hey!
Yes, rubber made in rubber wood.
Okay, if I scroll out, our tin bed looks really weird. Like they produce some other outputs.
Alright, I have my 100 poles. One-week holiday is not terrible. One-week holidays are quite nice. I'm a workaholic, so that's about as much time off as I would ever want to take off.
Here call 1 week short. I'm happy about 1 day off today.
Beautiful thing, these inserters.
Oh, you already have made electric ones?
Well, probably not well-oiled machine, but it's a well-run machine. Growing and growing until I tear it down and move it.
So, do you want me to give you to make the wiring up there with big wooden poles?
No, none of this will be electric. Once automation is done, then it will be
Then
my
I will
my
start.
my factory will then my automation factory will then move. Your production factory can go wherever you.
I would say you don't really need to move because look up here. We have a giant field without resources.
So mean. I write a message, tears it right down.
So I would say I make my production down here and you make your research and crafting up there. So we live close together but don't get in our way.
Look at the map, see where I am going.
And what is I mean, you don't have resources. To be honest, that isn't clever.
Well, it's gonna go here. It's gonna go west. Guess I could go east. West. Looks like there's less cliff. Then it's time. Once the automation machine making automation machines is online, then I'll be moving to a much bigger scenario of production. automation machine making automation machines and inserters will be down here. Ah, out of coal down here. Everything's being fed by a box. There we go. That part. Copper. Now let's mark these. Copper. These will be the ingots I just carrying around with me. Iron. Suppose then missile. Wood. Rubber wood. Well, that means I can't use that up. Rubber wood. Saya has gone quiet.
Yeah.
Coal? I guess coal could be used for something. We'll put coal on the line. Leave 3 spaces so we can move things between and pipes for fluid. Maybe circuits? We'll see what else we need on the... And what, for those who haven't seen it, this I have here is a load balancer. Drop anything on here. It'll be evenly distributed across the 4 belts when it gets across.
And why don't just take take 3 splitters?
This is more efficient. No matter what belt goes in, it will distribute it on the other side. Little ribbon.
Yeah, but with and exactly splitting can't be more efficient than exacting splitty.
Splitters are not the best for a lot of things.
I mean, look, you can look to me and this with this you can split them up to. You have incredibly many possibilities how many times you want to split it.
Splitters are expensive.
Yeah, but
Keep it simple with this.
No, because the 4-belt layer use 3 on my side and you use 2, 4, 5, 6.
Well,
Five.
this is a splitter for four in, four out. How big the bus will be.
Oh. But later we have better pallets and then one belt can handle everything. Oh, out of our glass is out of coal. And our production is out of bronze.
Science
Where
has
do we have?
stopped. On the main line,
Ah, okay.
to be.
One. So. And it didn't really stop. It was just one of the series working. I have tin boxes if you want.
I have plenty. I have a box. I have a
Maybe
wooden
use
box
iron
here.
boxes.
I have a wooden box with 50 boxes inside of it that are the same size. Don't try to think about it.
Iron. So yeah, now know what I wanted to do. Down there. Just mentioned first. At first, you don't like my idea of making a huge storage for this. You said you won't need it.
It is a bit efficient. Run over here and grab them. You didn't make another one for bronze.
Yeah, but I don't want to craft another. They really
Oh,
take
it only takes 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, offshore pump. Then a few pipes. Oh, why does this mod make everything so expensive?
Because it's encouraging automation. The point of the game.
No, I won't automate. I
Oh,
will
where's
craft
this
by
going?
hand. For automation, I have you.
Go exploring.
Hi.
What are you making up here? More power?
The regular production because I don't want to run down there every time. So I've made, and I've seen that we have, oops, that we have a puddle over here, and I mean puddles are infinite, so can I make another boiler? No, I can't. But I think we need to share the iron.
Eventually, iron production will be scaled up to more than just 6 furnaces.
Nah.
ideally, electric furnace will come after
Yeah.
after drills.
I would do electric mining drills now, then furnaces.
Yeah, that way. This event, those really they're one and the same.
Yeah, but mining is a bit cheaper. And then I would make inserters throughput 1 after we made everything.
Come on, get in the pot.
So another boiler and here we go. Super Mario.
Wait, did you move the power? Did.
Yeah.
No longer down
I'm,
here.
I'm don't worry, I'm putting the poets right now. Oh, I don't have enough poets. Where are my poets? There are my poets. Okay. Energy is
Energy is.
yeah, energy is. We just need to we just need a consumer, then we would start producing.
Logic controller. This part, right?
That's your controller?
Logic. Slide somehow. Slide this out of here.
Ah, okay, you're talking about your production. And in the late game we don't even need cars.
Everything will be automated.
No, we have the fastest transport belts, and we just can run them and be the fastest guy ever.
Iron chassis. Iron beam. Iron ring. Making. We're making? We're not stockpiling yet. Rivets. Out of rods.
We're still researching. Oh. Could you put fuel in our thingies? Thanks.
They're doing good work.
I mean, I have Crow with me, but I'm not there. Wait, why is here a moving chest?
Girders and someone may have put down a blueprint for something that was not a wooden box, so it was not going to get made.
Who is this someone?
Yeah. We didn't think very. We didn't think very.
Okay. 10
It's
minutes doing nothing now for me. Because I'm producing steam engines now.
soon. This will all be torn down, repurposed, scrapped.
So the only thing I can imagine where some people use were even in the science pack production where speed packs better. Another. Ah, okay.
Use for getting rid of the bronzing ingots in my pocket.
I've got an idea. Nah, but we don't need it. Okay.
Automation.
Now mining.
There's the car.
So. Oh, well. Electric assemblers are faster produced than I accepted. And why does
Nothing.
electric assembler have pollution?
Yeah, heat. Whenever you have electricity, it releases heat.
Is heat really a bad thing? Just imagine all these people going to Mallorca.
Majorca?
There. It's warm too. And they like it.
Here we have our first electric assembler.
And I mean, we have to see the
Look at that.
good. We have to see the
Well.
good effects of global warming. Just look Germany. We have a whole new ocean.
Look at this beautiful. It's got the gear. It's got some lights. Got a wheel. It's got a saw on it.
Yeah, like this one.
Let's ask it to make some.
And oh, flashy.
Pass heat. already heat rivets.
Okay, I can't look at this. This is so slow. Wait, give me a second.
And I'll let this run for a little while I go set up the new travels
But
out of
I need machines that produce machines too. So make a few of them for me too. Then I provide you with everything you need.
very well.
Yeah, as I said last stream, we are good. We are good combination. One that produces, one that consumes.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah.
This does not have plate going.
I can sound it mean too. I mean, one produces and the other one just takes. That's the mean way.
Fill the car up with this. Bunch of glass. Yeah, I'm gonna want to electric furnace it after the mining trip.
And we need gates. And I think we know why we need gates. What is missing here? Logic controllers.
Circuit.
Um,
Yep, it's just taking a bit because currently only one electric circuit going to both the inserter and the assembler. Oh,
na 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 na. Look at this, our first electric consuming thing. It's so beautiful.
from the
Okay, we still have enough of this. We still have enough.
station electric assembler.
Okay. Oh, we already made basic computers.
I've been keeping.
Oh. Ah, okay. Wait. Why are we making basic computers?
Because I could. Waiting for science to go through.
But where do they go?
Nowhere yet.
But you have
It might go into the
Ah, okay. Ah, okay. I was just wondering because there was a transport pallet next to the.
So, electric of
I'm
iron
just
gear.
taking 2 assemblers for the science.
Okay.
Because they are faster than the normal ones. And I mean, I have enough production.
Girders which don't require gear. It require. Motor does require.
I need more tin. So how does my crushing works? Oh, really good. Let's just take a few. Okay, tin. And inserters. Et voila.
Bed comes from me. Pull on me anyway.
Yeah, we have our bronze chest that got filled with coal. Just crafting another laboratory for faster researching.
Before it immediately gets obsoleted by electric laboratories.
Yeah, but that will take time. I mean, first we need furnaces, modules, logistics. No one needs space recovery, scrap recovery.
None of the you're made out of.
And it's not useless that I don't need.
Bearings.
Why I don't need burning furnaces for electric ones. That's the factory rule. We need the real thing for the good thing. Okay, now we have our production. Okay, then let's start making another boiler. Oh well, I didn't connect the second. Or do I need another boiler? I don't know.
Copper wire. Copper cable. Copper cable, which copper made from me.
The music of life.
There, mode. Girders which are made of circuit, plate, and
So, how does the steam flows?
all the assembly.
Okay. Okay, we now have 3 steam engines producing electricity.
Enough.
Yeah. We need more inserters. Yeah. And after we researched mining, I will start making electric mines.
Hey, since I left. Or out of glass.
Yeah, and I just took the inserters out of the machine to put it here. And look here, this is the first thing working with electricity. I'm so proud of it. Ah, come on, mining, be finished. Oh, we don't have coal. There we go. Okay, you wanted furnaces, right?
Yeah.
Then here you go. Okay, I don't need glass for electric mining drills, but they take me around 3 minutes to
Heavy copper
create.
cable. Copper cable, full rubber. Never got forestry online, did we?
No.
Carrying a lot of rubber on.
I think I will start improving our iron production. Can do 2 mining drills. Chemical science, robopart equipment, construction robot, personal robopart, portable accumulator. Ah, okay, that is cool. Cliff explosive.
Yes, we will need to do that at some point. Get these things out of our way.
We don't need military science.
For explosives?
Yeah,
Right, because that would be part of...
we don't need. We just need red and green ones. We have to research concrete, fluid handling, oil, sulfur, explosives, and then cliff explosives. And that's all we need. the only thing we can do with oh, we can make rocketry and flamethrowers.
Flamethrower would be useful if we were clearing trees, but we have robots for that.
And hand grenades. I mean, we all like hand grenades.
Electric circuit.
Or just look at our energy circuit. You have so many things running, and we aren't nearly at 10% of consumption.
Glass, copper.
This is beautiful.
Right, can't make glass electrically yet.
Why?
Takes the crushers, the electric crushers,
Yeah, after we may.
after furnace.
Yeah.
Have any copper ink? Have some glass. Alright, let's go back, grab some copper ingot.
How much you need?
Yes.
I have a few with me. Not much, but a few.
That'll do for now. And that'll get arms being made down this way. So you are gear, arm, logic. Means I'm gonna want this. Alright, let's...
Okay, if you wanna look, I have the first electric mining drill. Can you spend me some poles?
There.
Thank you. Eh?
Put it. It's on the floor.
Ah, okay. One.
That's all you need.
I need
One
at
more to
least-
get your drill going. Wait for the inaugural turn on of... Go turn it on. We're waiting for you.
I need another one. It's just a 7.5 wire reach. See?
Oh, you're going that way. Very well.
Where should... That's the shortest way, yeah.
There.
Thanks. I would
Electric
craft
circuit.
it myself, but someone took my copper.
Oil is not for that.
So it produces the double amount. Holy, one mining drill produces for 2 burning drills. So yeah,
This will be the...
let's rip them off.
May as well leave the old ones running, unless you're gonna make a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Arms are
this
being
was
made.
overproduction, so I think I'm fine with this amount of production.
Into large circuits.
But I need to do something about that.
Pods.
Okay, mining drill, where's my mining drill? Here's my mining drill. And I love this output, I mean, also normally you just have a little output, but here you have a massive load.
That'll be that's the left side. And over here we'll put the chassis. Large one.
Okay.
Large chassis, switches, rivets, and
Oh, I love this drill.
out
Just
of
look at
assembly.
Just look at this huge mining drill. It's awesome.
Good spin on the top of it.
Yeah. It's not even necessary, it's just because we are rich. So I just made another one. Oh, I need copper.
Bring your wheel.
Yeah, I should. Saying should. Oh. Can we make a half-hour break?
You can go. I have automation to make.
That's mean.
Things will be largely the same as when you.
Yeah, right. You don't have the production. I have the production. So we're trying to I mean in a half hour we will have ore crushing. Could you put after ore crushing modules?
Yeah.
I want to make a few speed modules by hand. Or you can automate them. I mean, just imagine our furnaces, our production lines producing even more.
Out of iron. Now bring up.
Yeah, there's a huge load in the furnaces. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can make 4 furnaces. I think that's a good thing if I go on AFK. So could you let me around 1000 iron? So I can make, while I'm away, about 10 furnaces, 10 mining drills.
Those is now begin tear down. Not using burner for automation anymore. Or arms. That was
happy when we get stack inserters because stack inserters are really a nice thing.
Keep the legacy belt maker going.
Yeah. Could you put me a few belts? Oh no, I have enough belts. Okay, never mind. Okay, I've taken all of the iron.
The recycling.
We have one.
Have one?
Yeah, copper. Crafting table. You can craft it by hand.
That doesn't. Alright, to make a
I
recycling.
wonder why you didn't start with more items, so you don't even had to craft a single item by hand.
I did like, what, 6, 8? Just a starter thing.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, because then you don't have to spend a single item to be crafted by hand.
A lot to tear down over here.
Okay, I now have 3, 8, 10 mining drills in queue, plus the one I'm wanna placing. I try to get 11. Yeah, 11. I think that's enough for being FK.
Doing more work. Not even being here.
And after that, I will put a few bronze storage depots in queue to make a huge load of, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I need to wait because the manager isn't. I mean, if I'm 5 minutes too late, that's not a problem, but okay. Linking. Good. 3 miners now. So I'm just taking some copper, some bronze, and making a few storage depots. Can't we just use a storage depot like in Stronghold Kingdom, like in Stronghold? Just putting a stone on the floor and says, "This is a storage. Use it."
That's what robots are for later.
Yeah, but we still don't have a single stone plate on the ground and telling it's storage. I mean, who don't want to have beer just laying on the stone?
Out of red. Back to work.
Okay, putting 6 storage depots in queue. Okay, see you soon.
Able of all things. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. As the beat goes on.
Okay, I need a few more moments. My new bag arrived. So how do I open this? You may have a knife or something.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, I just hand it over. I'm waiting. From America to Germany, you can throw it.
Sure, they'll be very willing to ship that kind of thing right in the mail.
Nah, not shipping. Throw it over the ocean.
Ah, yes. Quite the arm.
Okay, I'm back. I'll be right back. Just take a knife. Oh, wait. Ah! I have something else I can use. A pen. So, just need to know where to open it. Here.
Alright, let's get the assembly.
I mean, I'm working at the full logarithm. So, I even made my... How do you tell the card who says that you are authorized personal card? I even use my personal card as a cutting knife.
Single piece of.
Ah, damn it! I've started with the underground. Okay, I'm between myself.
Have copper check. Of copper beams. Absent. There was one. Alright, to make.
And I found a reason why the euro never would be useless. Even you can a €1 coin as a cutting knife. I mean, you say the Switzerlands are famous for knives, but
Copper rib.
we don't need knives. We have the euro.
Copper rods.
Okay. I'm just sending you a picture of my new bag. It's a Skyrim bag.
Two pistons. Plate rod. Tube.
Okay. This bag is epic. It's quite big, but yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go real. And don't take my drills. Just a few.
And there we have a scrapping machine. Wrapping machine. Tossing the old stuff into it and melting it down. Arms, which plates, which iron. Alright, let's go shopping. Right, iron. These things happen. Brush the up. Testing it. Should be still box fed till I get crushing all glass going. Stone around here. There's stone down. I stoned a box we had. But here we have an electric assembler. Furnaces. We have it logic controller, large chassis, iron plate, copper cable. Actually, very similar. Get in. Yes. Chassis, controller. Very similar. Out of circuit, which is copper. I didn't bring with me. Bring more copper. Iron plate. Rivets and iron plate. There's rivets. That works out well. Fetch copper. Hey guys. See ya. Come on back. There's my bucket of copper. Right, I was gonna bring iron. Well, I didn't. It'll only take a few more runs up and down to be done with the northern factory. Tear it down, turn it into scrap, reforge it. We can live on in the new factory. Logic controller, which is circuit, which is nothing. Eventually, it will be glass. The first electric furnace. It's just a bronze furnace, but electric. Grab a drill. think Saya had one in his pocket. Momentary interruption. Well, we have 10. This one. Fine. Right, I came up here to get the drill. Have the drills. Time to. belt some of this. And I'll just toss a bunch in here to give them a little bit of time to stock up. There. Beautiful Yeti factory. Apparently just the there. The only thing left is crushers are online. You can fully automate this part of baking automation machines and furnaces. Practically the same. Running low on arms. Now that none of this is necessary. Not a long one. Out of I have a bunch. Here. That should be enough. Different kinds of scrap. I happen to have 4 furnaces on me. Copper iron scrap, on scrap. yeah, this 2.5 hours now gotten into the actual automation phase. Next time, mass production.
I'm not done crafting.
That's fine. But we're done playing. And next time, everything else will, well, iron. Next time.
You didn't do what I ordered you to do.
Next time.
You didn't do what I ordered you to do.